Let's try this again. All right, so I've reported the problem to YouTube. And I know some other people have had issues as well. I don't know when they're going to get back to me. So that's upsetting. But here we are, and hopefully we can. That's the third time, you guys. I've reset everything. I've reported it to YouTube. Good morning, Kathy. Hi, Rebecca. Okay, so I've reported it to YouTube. I reset everything on my laptop. And so that's all I can do. So I did think about going to go purchase another laptop. So I might do that this afternoon. This one is it's a great MacBook Air, but maybe there's just I'm losing connection for some reason. So anyway, all right, I'll be here tomorrow, one way or another. Christmas Eve day, I'm going to do personal readings for one question per person, quick Celtic crosses. You can post the question on the community page or here in the live stream. That's tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time. And then Christmas, I'll be by myself at noon here, and we're going to do questions and answers, Q&As, all things metaphysical. So if you want to know what type of crystal to place in your prosperity corner or in your romance corner, or which is the crystal to help for protection or getting rid of anxiety, any of those questions like that. And then at 4 p.m. Central, so it'll be, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central, I'm going to be on Jen Lynn's channel, and then we'll be together for Christmas. So it'll be 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on Jen Lynn Tarot. All right, you guys? Hi, Autumn. Okay. All right, so the card of the day, I'm so sorry for the technical difficulty, guys. I've done everything I could possibly do. So the card of the day is the Emperor. That's all about the CEOs, the dudes in our lives, fathers, husbands, the people who have a powerful say or place. So it has to do with DJT, and that'll be great if we can get that stimulus going, if we can finally get the, maybe he can get some extra money for us. Wouldn't that be great? All right. Okay, we have quite a few questions. Okay. I want to know what let's just ask about his state of mind right now. Because we know he's not okay. Last night in that video that he did and posted to Twitter, he said if they didn't get him a bill that he could sign for $2,000 per person or $4,000 for a couple or a family, and then it would be up to the next administration, and maybe that would be him. Did you see him say that? He is completely delusional. All right, let's see I know this is crazy. Gina, so personal questions on Christmas Eve Thursday and metaphysical Q&A on Christmas Day. And then that's for just my channel. And then, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on Jen Lynn's channel. Thank you so much. And that following week, Jen Lynn's going to be on my channel, I think on Tuesday, but we'll just keep it in this week. That's action-packed, right? And I will have a new laptop. So I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Although I don't think it's my laptop, because many of you were very kind to message me to say that it had happened to several other readers recently. So I don't know if they're just targeting a few people, or I don't know. Anyway, what's Trump's state of mind right now? He is delusional. Thank you, Prairie. I've got to try it, though. I might as well. I'm just going to try it. It's the third time. I can't do it again. I cleared everything. What's Trump's state of mind? He said he wants more money for the people, but he said maybe he'll be the next administration. What the hell? What is in that noodle? Does he even have a noodle? Lights are on and no one's home. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's set this aside. All right, and that card even tried to pop out. 2 of Cups. So we've been getting this. The last several readings, we've been getting this card as a lead into it. Anytime we ask about him. So it's all about his deals, who he's pardoning, who he's getting money from, who he's making concessions to, deals with, just, and now it's like he wants to try to help the people. So they'll keep him in. Okay. So he's going against the 3 of Cups on its side. He's going against people in his own party. So people that had been with him and partied with him and celebrated his deals before are now on their side. So this isn't going to be a party atmosphere in the meeting. It isn't going to be it. All right. So it did throw a little wrench into it. Right? The delay card, the Hangman, Knight of Pentacles. He's trying to bring it. He thinks he can get it. He said it the other day and no one paid attention to him. And I know Senator Rick Scott from Florida voted against it. And I know there's a few other Republican senators that voted against even the $600 stimulus. Can you believe their reaction? And I'm glad they're showing these people on TV who isn't for it, because they need to be found out. They need to be shown. He's going to say he's trying to help the families. That's what he's going to try to say. That's his story, and he's sticking to it because he wants to stay in power. This is all about him staying in power. So that's why he makes this offer, and I'm getting chills. Knight of Wands. So there'll be change with this. Knight of Wands. Some change. Oh, and, Pootie always has his ear. I swear he talks to him about which color tie to wear or what kind of toilet paper to use. Good Lord. Okay. So that's what and he's also he also did this to get to throw the light on this situation and to get it off the hacking situation. That's the Pootie card. He wanted to, look, 1 cup's going one way and 1 cup's going another. Whoops. So that's what he's trying to do. Trying to make the offer so that the hacking and stuff goes over here. It gets on what do they call that? Bait and switch, right? That's what he's doing. Trying to get away. He's causing a tower moment for everyone, nerves, anxiety, coming down to the wire, because the checks, the unemployment, everything ends Friday or that following Monday, right? So this is a startling upset. So that's what he's trying to do. He doesn't get the 9 of Swords today for some reason, because he's happy he's started chaos. All right, let's take a quick look at Mitch McConnell. All right, how does Mitch McConnell, we're going to take a look at Mitch McConnell, and then we're going to take a look at Mnuchin. right? Okay. Hit that like button if you can, you guys. Thank you very much. And turn that red subscription button gray if you haven't already. And thank you for everyone that has your sweethearts. Mitch McConnell. How does Mitch McConnell feel about what DJT did? How does he feel about it? Hi, Laura Carlson. Let's see. He doesn't particularly care for this gesture of handing out more money. Six of Pentacles, and he's going to pull Donald's ear right into that room, and they're going to have a quick talking to. Eight of Wands is quick talk. He's never cared how many other people have suffered or have gone without. Never cared, not for a minute. Isn't that funny? Because I just really feel very strongly right now that he has had a time in his life where the money just wasn't there for him for some reason or another. He must have been younger. I really don't know anything about his history. He wants to close the mouth of the orange lion, right? How funny is that? Okay. He thinks, this is how his evil mind works, he thinks that he can sneak something else into that bill if they pull it and no one will see it. I'm just telling you how he's thinking, that they won't see it. And he's also going to tell Trump he's a fool. He's just, this is ridiculous. This is a silly notion. You're not watching what you're doing. There isn't enough money for that. Blah, 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 wah, 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 wah. Right? The Empress. Oh boy, they're going to have words. They're having words and they're a wobbling. Right? Fool, Knight of Swords, Seven of Wands. They are wobbling. The Empress is at the bottom. So Trump says there's money there. But I'm telling you, I swear he talks to Pootie about everything. Okay, so he's completely against it. He's completely against it. But I believe that he'll sign it if they, so these were looking in opposing directions. He thinks he can wiggle something else in there. It's like an exchange. Three of Pentacles, but it's all the way at the bottom. So let's actually see what happens to this. All right. All right, let's see about Mnuchin, and then we'll see what actually happens to it. Okay, for entertainment purposes only. Thanks, Jay. I can't believe the video stopped again like that. I just can't even imagine what's causing that. And I'm sure they're on Christmas break at YouTube. Hi, Keisha. How you doing? All right, so I'll announce what's coming up again on Thursday, on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day in a few minutes. But let's look at Mnuchin. What's Mnuchin going to do about Trump wanting more money for the people? How's Mnuchin feeling about that? What's he going to do? Oh, he's madder than a hornet. Moon card. And he'll say something like, let's just say there isn't enough money for that. Let's deceive them. Let's throw a wrench in this somehow. So there's a good. Maybe Trump will throw him out too. That'd be great, wouldn't it? I'd pay to see that. Okay, because he's the one that wants to keep it all, right? Trump does too. This is just about Trump staying in office or having a say. He wants to have a say. He wants the microphone, right? Mnuchin he's pissed. He's like, what are you doing? This is going against everything that we stand for, him, them. So so he's mad. Can't just give away everything. Reel it back in. Tell him there isn't enough. Reel it back in. He's angry. He's willing to listen, but he's angry. They'll try to revise it and move forward. He's pushing to move it forward at what's already there. He's pushing for this. He's saying, let's go. We've got this. Everyone agreed. Let's move it forward. Let's go right now. Right now. Right now. Okay. Another sword. Let's move it right now. Move ahead. Let's not wait. Let's not think about this for 1 second. Just drill forward and be free of it. Okay, I don't like the looks of this because this tells me with this Ace of Pentacles and what we got from McConnell, they're going to add, it'll be a switch. It's a bait and switch, and it'll look like, oh, it's about the people and the money, and then they'll put a loophole, an absolute loophole, gate, portal in for big companies, corporate. This was shocking to everyone. And I feel like there's still going to be something shocking coming. We're going to look at that too. But so he's really upset. He's more upset than McConnell. McConnell's ready to move the chess piece. Mnuchin lost it. All right. It is, Connie Brown. You're exactly right. Did she pull? Hopefully she brought it to the floor right away. I didn't get to. I was so busy trying to reset my computer and get everything correct for today so we wouldn't hit a snafu, and then we hit the snafu anyway. Damn it. Damn it. All right. I was hoping my brother would join us in the chat. He said he was going to try today. If anyone sees Steve Crawford, let me know. Or just say, hey, brother Steve. Nothing's gone to the floor yet. Okay, Claudia, thank you. All right, so let's just see what happens to it since it hasn't been brought to the floor yet, according to all of you guys. Oh, Prairie, thank you, but I really want it to go smoothly. I don't understand why that's happened 3 times in a row. I just don't get it. All right. Okay, here we go. What's going to happen? Trump wants more money. Will they vote on it today? Will it get delayed? What's going to happen to that bill that they brought to the president? Will it get delayed or will it go through? Will there be increase and will it go through? So we'll look to see if we've got move ahead with opportunity cards or hang up. He is, Kathy D, he's trying to create more chaos. He's just trying to draw attention to himself. That's all it is. He wants to try to, he's so used to bribing and I'll help you though. I'll ask a favor though. I get to stay in office if I give you this money. This is how his, okay. It's still here. 2 cups. It's just really, really, really difficult. All right. Okay, so now we've got his 9 of Swords. Sorry, guys, there's clouds outside, so the lighting's going to change, even though I added another light. All right, so he's nervous. We have been getting, if you've been with me, and thank you for everyone that's subscribed and has been with me, we never got 9 of Swords for Donald Trump until the last couple of weeks, last 8 to 12 days. Now he's getting this all the time. I was really surprised not to see it in his state of mind in the very first question that we asked. But so we have a 2 cups crossed by the 9 of Swords, Tower card. So he rushed and he made the Tower, didn't he? And he has, Mnuchin is pushing him. So his interaction with Mnuchin is bugging him. Yeah, so we're getting a lot of these same, yeah, Jay says he's pooping his pants. All right. Ace of Swords. He just wants to be seen as, the one who makes everybody happy and that he's got all this money to give. Of course he does. It isn't his. Try to keep offering. All right. So this means nothing moves. So they may bring it, but there's a snafu. And this, again, really concerns me because this is the Mitch McConnell, Mnuchin. We're going to slide something in that backdoor portal. And you don't see it in a way of making this deal. So, but this also means there's somewhat of a standstill. This is a non-action card. This means I'm going to sit on the fence until I feel like getting off. Or I'm forced to take a look at something and I don't want to because it is unpleasant. And I don't want to upset the status quo. And I don't want to get into a screaming match with Mnuchin and everybody trying to go home for the holiday. So this ends up in some sort of a standstill. It's a lot of work. I wouldn't think that it would be that much work to make an addendum and just, everybody initial it. What's the big deal, right? Cross it off, single line, put your initials down and just make an addendum and an amendment, just change it. It's ridiculous. All right, let's just look. Will they add more money? And I'm going all over into the stimulus thing, but that's what I tried to name the video: Trump and the stimulus. Okay, so if you're just joining us, because we're up to 220 now, please hit the like button. It helps our channel and it helps us meet new friends, and we all need new friends, and they need us. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve, and thank you, Miss Stacy. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve, and at 12 noon Eastern, I'm coming on, and I'm going to choose a few personal questions from you viewers. Either I'll take a few from the community page, and I'll take a few from the live chat. That will probably drive Larry Gold crazy. And I know if you guys have Christmas and I know you guys have family and everything, then you just do you. I don't think we'll get a troll because I'm not going to be doing political questions tomorrow unless more cray stuff happens and you guys ask me to ask. All right, so that's 12 on Christmas Eve day, a few personal questions and readings as a gift to you. And then Christmas Day at 12 noon Eastern, for you and I and anyone that is not going to be with family, it'll be a Q&A session for all things metaphysical. What crystal helps me get some energy? What do I need to, what crystal helps me channel? I mean, any questions about anything metaphysical? Where to place crystals, protection, bagwas, candles, whatever you got. That's going to be Christmas Day at 12 noon Eastern. And then at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central, I'll be going over to Jen Lynn's channel, and she'll be thinking of all kind of, she's going to do some angel readings, messages from angels. So we'll tie it all in together somehow. Okay? All right, guys. Okay. Will the amount of the stimulus check go from 600? Will there be an increase? Will they agree to increase it or not? All right, so let's just look and see. Will the House and Senate agree to increase the money per person in the stimulus? Will there be an increase? Wouldn't it, Connie? What a blessing that would be. Remember how we had the Two of Swords with the blindfold? Trump's hands are sort of tied. He can suggest all he wants, but he can also tie them up with some snafus, can't he? I don't know all what the rules involve, of course. Oh, boy. So it's the Eight of Swords crossed by the Death card. So they may say, I can't imagine that you'd have to rewrite the whole thing. They can't. It's too big. All right. So I'm going to say the horse of death here is they're trying to kill it. There's the offer with the Ace of Cups. They're going to tell Trump he was an absolute fool. They have to get together to hammer out, what are we doing with this, right? Can we make an increase? Can we change it? That's the challenge. Can it be killed and resurrected with the Death card? There's another portal gate world. All right. This means it could change. I mean, absolutely it could, right? They have the ability to change it. But then the Mnuchins and the McConnells are going to get pissed. And it's wobbly with the Seven of Wands. They're saying, nope, 600's enough. We're not doing it. And then there's the page. There's the announcement. I'm not seeing the increase. Of course, this means there could be increase. But I'm not getting a top pentacle card up at the top. McConnell and Mnuchin are trying to get this shoved through as fast as possible. So that's what we've discovered in this reading today. They're angry, especially Mnuchin. They want to add something. If you're going to increase the amount, then we're going to add something in there in a back door. And you're not going to see it. You're not going to know about it. We think Trump's a fool. we don't want to help other people with the Five of Swords and the, Nine of Cups. Greedy people don't. And then here's the announcement. So, oh boy, I'm getting that they just want to push it through with what they've already decided, with possibility that we can do it later, that leave it to the next administration, which Trump thinks he's going to be in anyway, right? I think they're going to try to talk him off the ledge. Gosh, I was really hoping to see like the three of Pentacles over here. We're not going to give up. This could mean that there's the opportunity. But right now, the far right is pushing to kill that and push it through. That's what they're trying to do. I had hoped I would see a pentacle up there. I don't know what the rules are, Mr. B. Good morning. Okay. So let's just ask that, since we're not doing political readings Christmas Eve day or Christmas Day. Let's just ask if Trump will enact martial law. All right, then I'm going to do some of the questions that you guys put on the community page. Right, they are evil and mean. Can you believe people like Rick Scott just said no to the even? There are a few senators that said no to even the 600. Will Trump successfully enact martial law? Thanks, David Turner. Oh, there still could be an increase. The first Celtic cross we said on it said it would stall a bit. So I'm not going to, the world card means there still could be. Will Trump successfully enact martial law? Will he turn to that? Will he really try that? Hi, David. Okay. He's trying to look into it, of course, and there's there's Flynn trying to tell him, what to do. But the hermit is challenged. He's been told that's not good, and you don't know what you're doing, and that's going to cause chaos, and you're delusional, and this is the no commitment card, so he may try to test this out and ask people. There will be more arrows of information about this coming in very quickly. He hasn't given up on the thought of that. He needs people to back him up. This is a huge endeavor. It could be the breaking point for some. He is going to still pull something. So the answer is yes. He's going to try. I know the military has said no repeatedly, but this means Clarence Field, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry that your sister just died. Of course, she hopefully we put her in the prayer box, but we will send prayers. I'm very sorry to hear that, Clarence. We'll put you in the prayer box, dear. Okay. I know that the military has said no. I know they have, but this is not a no. This is, I am going to try to rule with my baton, and I'm going to force my way. So he's still going to try. He's not, listen, he told you last night he was still going to be the administration, So he's not done with this. He is not done with it. Now, will we hear that much about it? I don't know. There's other people that are trying to get him to leave. He knows this is his last stand. Okay? He knows it. And like I said, other people are trying to get him to just leave, but he is the petulant child that just won't do that, and he's going to try something else. He's not done. He's still holding this club, and he's going to whack a few heads with it. All right. All right. For your peace of mind and my peace of mind, will it result in any? Will he be? So that means he's going to try it. How can I ask this? He tries it. Is it successful or does it fail? He tries to push through something with martial law. Will it be a success or will it fail? Sorry, Jay. I know he's out. You know he's out. I know he's out, but he was saying last night he's not out. All right. So he's going to try martial law. It's just an ace. That's just his beginning thoughts that he's going to push for it. Will that be success or failure? Will it be successful? So he is going to try. Will it be successful? I think these are the Flynns of the world, you know, and I think he's really looking at the other leaders, the other or kings, you know, like North Korea and Putin. He's trying. He's trying. He's already thought about it. He knows it's a lot of work, a lot of pressure. He is trying to put something together. All right. So there's our card of the day, the Emperor. Same card, same place. Look at that. 6 of Swords, 8 of Cups. He knows if it doesn't work, he has to leave. Okay, it fails. Abject misery. Just down, out, face plant. Failure. Okay? But that doesn't mean he isn't going to try. He gets somebody to stand with him, but then it falls. He works it, and it falls. Okay, so there we are. I'm glad we asked that second question. Thank you, Miss Carrie. Oh, thanks so much. He's going to try. He's all in. And then he's going to be all out. Okay. You get a pardon. You get a pardon. Mr. B, you're too funny. All right. So Linda Wolf, my neighbor, my Southwest Florida partner in crime, asked, will many more Americans, after this debacle with the way COVID was handled, the GOP, the lack of assistance for people who are who need help, will more people become expatriates? Will more people leave our country to live somewhere else? I know quite a few people. I'd have to say I probably know about 8 to 10 people that have left. Oh, we have a troll. Thank you, Larry Girl. Larry Girl, I personally want to fill your stocking full of wonderful things. Will more people become expatriates? Will more people leave the United States because of the handling, because of the DJTs, the Mnuchins, the Mark Meadows, the Barrel of Monkeys, the McConnells, especially McConnell? Oh, I wanted to ask about his race in that voting machine too. don't know, maybe I can get Jen Lynn to look into that with me. All right. Will more people move out and become out of the United States and become expatriates? There you go, Jay. Yep. Yeah, there's a lady I read for that I know moved to Panama, and I have family that lives in Costa Rica. My best friend's older brother moved to Roatan off the coast of Honduras and actually opened up a marina there. A firefighter friend of mine also moved to Costa Rica. Gosh, I know people that have done this. So the first answer is yes. Yep. And it's no wonder when you have, I mean, I love our country, but it's no wonder when you have the Rick Scotts and the DeSatans and the Abbotts, you know, and the governors that make it difficult for people to apply for Medicaid or get, you know, the system that Rick Scott built for people to get unemployment was built to fail, absolutely fail. Okay. I don't think that they go around announcing it though, but because the Page of Wands is on its side, but I do think that they are. I'm also getting, though, with the World card crossed by the Page of Wands, that there's going to be other places that invite you for whatever skill that you have. They'll give you incentives to move there. I know that certain states have done that, even in the United States, because they need skilled workers, and they'll build you a house, and it'll only cost you a small amount of money to live there. So yeah, there's people looking into this as we speak. Of course, I've already told you the people that I know already that have left, but this is people that have been online surfing, looking to see what's available. And isn't it weird that the two cards, period, that show the world in the tarot out of all 78 cards are the Two of Wands in the World card. So, and they're both here for this question. So the answer is yes. And some have already left or in the process, of course. Some are waiting. Some may have to wait till their property sells or waiting to get citizenship. It's a wait, but it's a dream because it's looking right at that. Like if I go to this place where it's all happy, I can go to this dream place. I'm going to say yes. And they have, you know, the salesman is the Mercury, the magician. So they have to sell what they have and go purchase. Some get held up because of that with the hangman. And of course, there are rules. And this is also gossip and speculative talk. Of course, you have to go where it's safe. You have to check out safety measures. They go with optimism of a little more balanced life. Ace of Cups, new beginning. This is also my 6-month card. So in 2021, I believe that you will hear. I believe that you will be hearing more and more about this. So this is yes. So the answer is yes, Linda. Very good question. Yeah. So my nephew that moved to Costa Rica had to start a business. So he did it, but it was really easy. And it was all online. All right. So yeah, this is good for people who want to do that. Not so great, you know, for us who watch people go. And there's a lot of major kind of cards there. There's the World, the Magician, the Star, the Hangman, and the Devil. They don't want to be within this greed, you know. Of course, greed can be anywhere, can't it? This is also fear. I may fear some of the things that are said. It might not be safe for me to go. Thank you, Miss Deborah. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. So that looks like it's a go. And I also have one of my other best friends' ex-husband relocated and moved to the Philippines and does great there. All right. Okay, so Jackie had asked during Biden's term, will the 45 cult followers come to realization that he was a swindler and a bad person, and they believed in somebody who was not good in their true moral character? Will they come to the understanding? So I'm going to answer this before I even look, because I had a very specific, clear dream on this, where I was chatting with two of my friends that are Trumpsters, and we haven't fought or anything like that, but I was chatting with them, and I don't know what the time frame was, but they were both hanging their head, and I didn't say, I told you so. I just let them say, I know, we should have seen it from your point of view, or we should have known this earlier. So they admitted it. They knew. They were hanging their head. Of course, they're very intelligent people, and very intelligent people can get tripped up into that stuff. Yes, they will, David. All right, will they come to the full realization? Thank you, Jay. I also have my ex-husband's brother actually lives in Australia too. So I probably know a good 10, 12 people now that I think about it that have moved. Okay, yeah. So they were in line with the devil. Isn't that funny that comes up right away first? They got, and Fox News and those news stations, they rule by fear. They say things that make you afraid of what could happen, like no police and defunding the police and, just stuff. We're not going into it. Okay. They will. They're not all there yet. The worst hasn't happened yet with the buggeroo. Remember all those dark cards we got going up to Inauguration Day? So this hasn't happened yet with the ones that are thick as thieves. Hasn't happened yet because the tower is on its side. That's their challenge, is to break those chains. And many of them are racists, and they're afraid to be, they're taught to fear people that are different, right? It's at their base. Look at the ugliness and the lies and the deceit of the Bill Barrs here. Money at the top. Worldview. As the world turns, right? As time goes by, we know, here's our psychic ability and we're able to see that they will. Not all, but many will. Yeah, and they will regret. They'll be regretful. They'll be regretful that so many died at the handling of COVID. They'll be regretful about their own actions, but there's 2 cups still standing. And they're going to see that he was a manipulator. the snake oil salesman. Thank you, Elephant Wildlife. That's very kind of you. They will. This is going to take a while, but they will. There's going to be more about the market. Gosh, I hope this doesn't mean real estate problems again. We're already having issues in Florida. Some of those bad loans went through again, and the prices are up to the tippy top again. So the answer to this question is yes, and they will. They're still going to have some words, about Biden that they don't like, but that's okay. That's all right. But the answer is yes, they will come around. It's going to take a while. It takes for the tower to happen. They'll be regretful. And I'm going to say, actually, because this stands for buildings for me as well, people that were hit in the area of commerce with restaurants and businesses and people that worked in the healthcare that had voted for him, I think they're the first ones that really get a full understanding. That's what I'm going to say. Yep, he was. Bernie was saying 2000 way back. We're getting there. It's just going to take a little bit. The walk up to Inauguration Day isn't going to be well lit. We're going through the birth canal. We're going through the tunnel, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. So don't give up. And remember to do your deep yogic breathing. We have to get through this. And I started to slip and slide yesterday, so I did some gratitude lists. I came back up. You have to write it out. Has anyone seen my brother in the chat? I don't see him. I'm going to go get another laptop. I'm going to do it. Thank you, Eileen. Happy holidays. Thanks, Connie. Okay. All right, somebody asked me to look into Jared and Ivanka. Are they going to stay together after all this nonsense? I feel like I should just go get another laptop because I can't go through this starting another video and then having to start it over again. That would be the fourth time, and it's just, I've had it. All right, are Jared and Ivanka going to stay together after they leave the White House staff or advisory committee, whatever they are, the minions? I don't think she's pregnant. They're not on steady ground right now. Very shaky. I will go so far as to say that somebody might be seeing somebody. There could be gossip coming out about this very, very shortly. I don't like to start conspiracy theories, but this to me, when I ask about if people or a couple, if I'm doing a relationship reading and this comes up, this means we're up, down, and all around, and there could be more than one person involved that person is seeing. And this is gossip. So hopefully it is just for them. Hopefully it is gossip. Okay, so you know more than I do. I haven't heard anything about that. They're hung up. They can't go forward with the current situation. The energy it isn't conducive for growth at all. The emperor is there at the top. They've had it. It's too much. It's just too much. All right, let's see. They have a big decision to make as they go forward. Will they try to go forward together? But this usually means, she's looking up at the healing angel or at the partner. Oh, yeah. Someone else is involved in this, absolutely, without a doubt. Now, those are the two dead giveaways for me. When we're asking about two people and we get a total of 5, that's too many people in that room, right? 5 of Wands. They're staying together for the money, though, for right now. So the money rules, of course. There's messages coming about this. We're going to hear something about this relatively quickly. So with the 8 of Wands on there. They're trying to, I think they've already started talking about what they're going to do with their finances. So Stacy B, that's what I have is the MacBook Air. So I would want another MacBook Air, but that's not good timing for me, but it's okay. We'll make it happen. All right. And then lastly, Linda had asked, how is Trump and Melania's son Barron doing? How's he faring through this? Five is too many people. All right. How is Barron doing in all of this transition? Leaving the coming, going, parents, people fighting, COVID. It's craziness. How is Barron doing through all of this? Me too, David, but at least we have our Tarot family. And I'll be on with Jen Lynn. I'll be on with Metaphysical Q&As on Christmas Day, and then I'll be on with Jen Lynn at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on her channel. He knows that his father is a blowhard and doesn't follow through with everything and promises things and then he just doesn't follow through with anything. Let's see what his soul looks like. Yeah, he's wobbling. He's trying to grow up. He's in those teen years. He has this other stable man here. Now hopefully that's Melania's father. So maybe Grandpa is a very stable man that can see what's needed to help Barron. So you've got 2 kings. That's good. He's not, he did have a period of okay part in the White House or at the other place where he lived with her parents. And then this change brings about sadness. I don't know if he has to change a school. I don't know what brings him sadness. God, 3 kings. I think he may have even overheard his dad saying something to someone. He just wants to be free. He just wants to leave with his mom. He wants his freedom, leave with his mom. That's it. That's what he wants to do. He's going to be all right. This transition thing's been tough for him. He doesn't approve. I really think he overheard something about a conversation that his dad had with another king. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'd change my last name too. Oh, yeah. He knows who his dad is, and he does. I don't think he cares. I mean, I think he has some sadness towards it, but I think he has other supportive people there that he'll be all right. All right. All right, let's take a look at you and I. I'll link my last video to this video. If you missed day before yesterday, we had a lot of topics and subjects. Good questions. We ripped right through them, so you can click on that. It'll be right at the end of this video. All right, so tomorrow I will be answering some personal questions from the chat or from community page, and Christmas I'll be here to do metaphysics Q&A. Here's a reading for you and I. Thank you, Larry girl. Yep, if you'd like to schedule a reading, you can check out my website and look at my schedule. It's there for all to see. You can select your own time. What do you and I need to know? What do you and I need to know? Thanks for sticking with me. Hit the like button, please. What do you and I need to know for Christmas? For tomorrow and Christmas. Because I won't be asking for another couple of days. Oh, I just realized I'm going to have to get a different microphone if I get another laptop. Okay. Stay steady. Stay strong. Don't listen to what everybody's yakking about. There's false promises. And they'll say this and recant. And they're going to try to go through with it. The GOP feels like they've got their handle on this. There's change everywhere. It's smoke and mirrors, bait and switch. So just don't listen to what anybody say. Excuse me, until it's all said and done, please. All right. Your angels and guides are saying terrific. You're doing a great job. They're very proud of you. Stand strong. Back straight. Be confident. Spend as much time as you can outside or doing things that have to do with nature or anything that you're particularly gifted with. But they're saying you're doing a great job. Hang in there. Big decisions are coming. Lots of major big decisions are coming. You see clearly and take care of you. You're very independent and strong. And they have this. They're coming to help us. Do not worry. Don't worry about the barrel of monkeys. They are carrying our prayers. They see the gratitude that we're putting out there. They're there. They're trying to help us. So it's going to be good. But the monkeys are, they're trying to come to decisions. But you're going to get them. We will get the stimulus check. It's coming. Help's on the way. Don't worry. That's the message. Okay. What's on the bottom? Keep praying. If you want to be in the Move a Mountain prayer box, please leave your prayer requests in the comments below. Or on the community page. I hope that you put them on the comments below. If you want to see the video from day before yesterday, it's really good. There was a lot of information in there, and you can click on that. All right, much love to you guys. Thanks for following me through. I'll see you tomorrow at noon Eastern. If you would like to add a question, hopefully I can pick you, and we'll make it happen. All right? Much love to you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.